The last time the Sacramento Kings made the playoffs, Chris Paul won Rookie of the Year, Steph didn't even start his freshman season at Davidson, and LeBron barely finished his third season in the league. Matter of fact, the only thing that we've seen from the Kings for nearly 2 decades now has been a carousel of new head coaches and a series of bonehead decisions that kept the team backwards. However, the Kings are now doing the impossible. Despite not even getting the 8th seed for 16 straight seasons or even making the play-in in the De'Aaron Fox era, the Kings are the 2nd seed in the Western Conference and could be a dark horse contender when it's all said and done. In this video, we'll discuss how the Kings are shocking the basketball world and discuss why teams shouldn't want to face them come playoff time. But before we begin, be sure to leave a like on the video as each like makes a tremendous difference for the channel. Also, be sure to sub to the channel for even more content like this. They say that insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. But unlike their past selves, the Kings actually revamped their team in a very great way. They brought in prize coach Mike Brown from the Golden State Warriors, who is far and wide the season's coach of the year, and they've brought complementary pieces to support Domantas Sabonis and De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox has been one of the more underrated guards in the entire league for years now, and people therefore don't know how good he actually is. Fox was drafted 5th in the 2017 NBA draft and was touted for his great athleticism and high upside as a playmaker. And in 2023, it's safe to say that he's probably the best guard of his draft class aside from Donovan Mitchell. Over his last 4 seasons, he's averaged 24 points and 7 assists while getting to the line 7 times a game. And this season, Fox deservedly made his first All-Star team with strong averages of 26 points and 6 assists. As to how Fox dominates, his explosiveness and ability to change gears at a moment's notice make him such a difficult player to tame. Given his great handle, unreal speed with the ball, finishing ability, footwork, and vision, you're practically at Fox's mercy when he's coming up in transition. He's routinely one of the better scorers and playmakers in transition in the entire league, as he averages the 5th most points in transition this season and shoots 60% on those attempts. Talking specifically about his finishing ability, Fox scores an insane 77% of his baskets within 5 feet, which is a mark better than Jokic, Embiid, and Giannis. De'Aaron Fox is also a killer in the half court as well, shooting 48% from mid-range, and he's also a maestro in the pick and roll, scoring 9 points per game as a pick and roll ball handler and shooting 51% on those attempts. Additionally, Fox has been the most clutch player this NBA season, and that's not opinion-based, that's just a fact. He has the most clutch points on the season, having 38 more than the next closest player, and shoots 56% on those attempts. Overall, De'Aaron Fox is a huge reason why the Kings have not only the best offense in today's NBA, but the best offense in league history. But just as important to that offense is Domantas Sabonis. Last season, the Kings made what was felt to be a questionable trade by dealing Tyrese Haliburton and Buddy Hield to Indiana for Sabonis' services. But it's safe to say that has worked out for both sides. Tyrese has obviously emerged as one of the best guards in the entire league, but at the same time, Fox and Sabonis has been an elite duo ever since, and could potentially be the best 1-2 punch in Kings history down the line. Post All-Star break, Sabonis has averaged an unreal 21 points, 13 rebounds, and 8 assists on 64% from the field. He's an excellent screen setter and rollman, operates well in the post, has the ability to finish really well in the paint, can put the ball on the floor and move well in transition, and is one of the best passers in today's game, while also averaging 3 offensive rebounds per game. He's not going to get the media attention that he deserves, given the fact that he's not much of a talker, and based off the fact that he played in both Indiana and Sacramento. But he has solidified himself as one of the best bigs in today's game, and his life is made a bunch easier due to the Kings' spacing. The Kings have shot 37% from 3 as a team this season, and that comes at no surprise given the team's personnel. The team traded for Kevin Huerter from the Atlanta Hawks over the offseason, and it's safe to say that Red Velvet has been a flamethrower since arriving in Sacktown. He's averaged 15 points per game on the season, and more importantly, is shooting 40% from 3 on 7 attempts a game. Also lighting it up from the outside is rookie Keegan Murray, who the Kings drafted 4th overall in the 2022 NBA Draft. It's extremely safe to say that the Murray pick wasn't the most popular by NBA fans at the time, but he's quickly proven to the Kings that he has tremendous upside and value in the immediate future. He's shooting 41% from 3 on 6 attempts a game and is part of some of the best 5-man lineups in the entire league. Malik Monk is no slouch either, as he's been a microwave scorer by every stretch of that term, and is shooting 40% from 3 on 5 attempts a game since All-Star break. And just 2 weeks ago, he put up one of the best games of his entire career against the LA Clippers, where he scored 45 points off the bench while making 6 threes. Additionally, Harrison Barnes is pretty good as well, chipping in 15 points a night and shooting 38% from 3. The Kings sitting at the 2nd seed in the Western Conference doesn't feel real by any stretch of the imagination. But at the same time, it's baffling that teams would desire to face this team come playoff time. The Kings don't have the experience that other teams do in terms of making the playoffs beforehand, but given how deadly their offense is, why would any team want to face them? Their 5-man lineup of Fox, Huerter, Barnes, Murray, and Sabonis has an offensive rating of 119. The team generates the 3rd most points in transition in the entire league. They close out games extremely well, and they move the ball extremely well. They're extremely hot entering the playoffs. They've won 8 of their last 10 games. They can win on the road and at home, and are consequently a dark horse contender entering the 2023 NBA playoffs. Much work still needs to be done before the Kings even clutch a playoff berth, and the West isn't some easy playground. But as long as they keep up what they're doing, then you better take the Sacramento Kings very seriously. With that being said, let me know in the comment section down below how you feel about the Sacramento Kings. What surprised you the most about the Kings' ascension this season, and what's been your favorite aspect about their dominance? And please let me know down below how scary you feel the Sacramento Kings to be this season. Are they legit contenders, or are they pretenders? Let me know in the comments section down below. Be sure to leave a like on the video, as each like makes a tremendous difference for the channel. Also, be sure to sub to the channel for even more content like this. Hope to see you all in the next one, and stay tuned.